Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to look at the new legendary creatures from Foundations. Specifically, we're building a deck around Rev, Tithe Extractor, who is from the Foundations Jumpstart set. Since she's valued at over $50, today will not be a budget build. Apologies to your wallet. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Rev Tithe Extractor is a 4-mana 3/3 legendary human rogue who gives attacking creatures we control Death Touch until the end of turn. Additionally, whenever one or more creatures we control deal combat damage to a player, we create a treasure token, then look at the top card of that player's library and exile it face down. We may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. So wait, we have a commander that turns all of our creatures into Ragavan? That's right, gentle viewer. Well, sort of. The way Rev is worded, if one creature or 10 creatures hits our opponent, we still only make one treasure and exile one card off the top of their libraries. But since we're in Commander, we should have 3 opponents, which means we could make 3 treasures and get 3 extra cards every turn. Now, it should be noted that Rev does not allow us to cast the spells we steal using any colored mana, so treasures and other similar effects will be useful in this deck. Also, she says cast rather than play. This is an important distinction as it means we can't use her ability to steal lands. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. The Return to Earth Boulder series is unique in that they are made almost entirely of renewable resources rather than plastics. And lately, Ultimate Guard has been printing these not just in solid cardists, but with artist prints, like the new Squaros series. As part of a set, you can call upon the Justice League to protect your commander decks, like this one featuring the Flash. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order it on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming with my son over on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Rogue's Passage, Cabal Coffers, Cabal Stronghold, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, Witch's Cottage, Bajuka Bog, Crypt of Agadim, Mortuary Mire, War Room, Ancient Tomb, and 25 Swamps. If you're wanting a more budget-friendly mana base, swap all the expensive lands out and replace them with swamps. For mana ramp, we're running Grim Hireling, Thieving Varmint, Orochi Soul Reaver, Black Market Connections, Cryptghast, Hoarding Robber, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Felwar Stone, Mind Stone, Bontu's Monument, Throne of Eldraine, and Solemn Simulacrum. A good mix of treasure generators and mana rocks, and Sad Robot, of course. Our card advantage package consists of Mastermind Plum, Phyrexian Arena, Opposition Agent, Bolus's Citadel, Sensei's Divining Top, Peer into the Abyss, Sign in Blood, Scheming Symmetry, Demonic Tutor, Victimize, Insatiable Avarice, and Siphon Mind. A good mix of tutors, graveyard recursion, and traditional card draw. For interaction and spot removal, we're running Withering Torment, Tayuthi Voidwalker, Feed the Swarm, Deadly Rollick, Defile, Fell the Profane, Infernal Grasp, Imp's Mischief, Go for the Throat, Flare of Malice, Baleful Mastery, and Force of Despair. Lots of ways to keep our opponents in line. Our board wipes consist of Blasphemous Edict, Toxic Deluge, Blood Money, and Heartless Conscription. Lots of ways to keep the board clear. The core of our deck consists of Unstoppable Slasher, Changeling Outcast, Tormented Soul, Drana, Liberator of Malakir, Tiny Bones the Pickpocket, Nether Trader, Vampire Cutthroat, Brainstealer Dragon, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Gaunty, Lord of Luxury, Marionette Apprentice, Marionette Master, Dayuthi Horror, Rankle, Master of Pranks, Arvanox the Mind Flail, Outrageous Robbery, and Revel in Riches. Supporting our plan, we've also got Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot Boots, Aetherflux Reservoir, Shieldred the Apocalypse, and Intimidation. Gotta close out the game somehow. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 52 mana sources split between 36 lands, 13 pieces of ramp, 1 MDFC, and our commander. Not too shabby. 12 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Dayuthi Voidwalker and Bajuka Bog, 1 sudden I win card in Bolas's Citadel. Okay, so Bolas's Citadel doesn't win us the game by itself, but it does combo with Sensei's Divining Top, allowing us to draw our entire library. When we pair those two with either Aetherflux Reservoir or Shieldred the Apocalypse, that ends the game right there. We either draw enough cards to kill the table via Shieldred, or we cast Sensei's Divining Top over and over again, stacking life gain through Aetherflux Reservoir until we have enough life to just Death Star the table. But these are backup win conditions. Any black deck could win with these combos. What we want to do is steal our opponent's win conditions and use them against them. The nice thing about a Theft deck is the deck is self-regulating. Playing against a bunch of pre-con level decks, that's fine. You probably won't be stealing anything too scary. Playing against some high-powered decks? Ooh, that's a nice Blightsteel Colossus. Thanks for tutoring that to the top of your library for me. Are you building a Rev Tithe Extractor deck? What theme are you going with? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Dryad, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Nazwin, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Kazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Travis, Naffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, Kiki Jiki, Gabriel, and Richard. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander decks every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.